perfume lovers tend to like top 10 lists, top 5, top 10, top 20. I love the bottle. I love the fragrance. This particular fragrance worked hard. Hey, find out who is it gonna be. I just didn't rate it too much. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Oga, you're still here. Priscilla, you smell really good. Nigeria, you know that we have our own fireplace, the jollof fireplace. Stunning fragrance. This is my top 10 list. Everything on this list is stunning. I present to you Baccarat Rouge 540. Check the notes for yourself. I have to talk about the fragrances that I used the most in 2022. My people have talked about this fragrance. I have gone on and on and on.
Alright, quiet on the set.
Camera speed.
Sound production, take 1.
Hey Bambi, welcome back to the channel. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and smash that subscribe button and become part of the family. In today's video, I will be sharing with you my top 10 fragrances of 2022. I've had so many requests and I'm here to deliver. So without further ado, let's get right into the video. Fragrance number 1 that I loved in 2022. I used this a lot. I got loads of compliments. Gentle Fluidity Gold. As I reflected on what fragrances I was going to talk about today, I was like, there are some fragrances I talk about a lot on the channel. I love them. I might sound repetitive, but if it's a top 10 list, it's a top 10 list that I have to be honest about. I have to talk about the fragrances that I used the most in 2022. My review of this fragrance is one of my top performing videos on my channel. It's a fragrance that I really like. It smells fresh. It's got some berries, got some amber in it. Gentle Fluidity Gold is a fantastic amber floral fragrance, especially when it's layered with MFK Baccarat Rouge 540. That was my summer layering combo. I kid you not, I got loads of compliments in the office. Like, there was a lady who asked me what I was wearing. She met me in the kitchen area and she was like, please, can I just go get a pen and write down what you're wearing? It's a stunning fragrance. It's not a beast mode fragrance, but when it is layered with BR 540, try it and thank me later. Let the dent do the talking. I move on. Gentle Fluidity Gold was paired beautifully with its twin sister Baccarat Rouge 540. This is number 2 on my list. Summer, I was on this, I don't know what happened to me, but Baccarat Rouge 540 was my baby girl. I was layering her left, right, center. I was just layering this fragrance with no caution. I threw caution to the wind when I was layering Baccarat Rouge. I was experimenting with Baccarat Rouge 540 like no man's business. Beautiful, popular fragrance. One of the most flankered. You want to think of perfume that they have made the fake version the most in the market. I present to you Baccarat Rouge 540. What are you doing, Priscilla? Baccarat Rouge 540 is a stunning, again, amber fragrance. Oh, I haven't worn this in the last 1 month actually. I used this a lot during summer. It's rested. I need to pull this out. Next on the list is a fragrance that also gets me compliments all the time. I get people stop me. In fact, with this fragrance, let me tell you a little what happened. Let me tell you what happened.
Let me tell you something.
I went in to get some petrol. Petrol has a very overpowering smell. In fact, sometimes when I go to get petrol, I'm like, this petrol wants to come and overpower my perfume. What is going on? But I went to get petrol. I went in to pay, and as I was stepping out, a lady said to me, oh my goodness, I knew I could smell something lovely. It was you. And I thought to myself, yeah, it was me, clearly. It had to be me. I've talked enough. Let me show you the perfume. Attrape Rev. Attrape Rev was a fragrance I bought in 2021. It is such a beautiful floral fragrance. If you're looking for an elegant floral fragrance and you don't mind the Louis Vuitton price mark, I recommend Attrape Rev. I personally, this is the first one I would go for in the Louis Vuitton line. If you're somebody who likes floral, sweet, it's a fragrance that goes all year round. I use this summer, spring, winter, autumn. This was one I wore a lot in 2022 and it got me a lot of compliments. Next fragrance on my top 10 list. 1, 2, 3. Number 4 on my top 10 list is no other than my muscular fragrance, Electimus Mercurial Cashmere. I call this fragrance a muscular fragrance. It's a macho fragrance, not because of how it smells, but because of how it looks. The bottle just looks like a stallion. This is a beautiful tuberose white floral fragrance that just smells fresh but elegant. I don't know how to explain Electimos Mercurial Cashmere. Check the notes for yourself. It smells stunning, it smells expensive, it smells exquisite. Every time I spray this fragrance, it gets caught in my hair. You spray a fragrance, but you don't spray it in your hair. Maybe you spray it around your neck. And because my hair somehow sits on my neck, the next day I wake up, I take my hair out of my bonnet, and I can just smell Electimos Mercurial Cashmere in my hair. I'm like, oh guy, you're still here, you're still smelling in my hair. This is a stunning fragrance. Price mark is not stunning, but fragrance is stunning. Number 5 fragrance on this list, again another very much complimented fragrance on me. This one, people will tell me, Priscilla, you smell really good. Priscilla, you smell good. I'm like, thank you. Initial side effects. If you've not tried this fragrance and you're a fragrance lover, I highly recommend that you get your nose on this fragrance. This is a smoky tobacco grown fragrance. This is such a fragrance that you wear and it makes me think I'm in Cuba and I'm smoking a cigar. It's initial side effect is stunning. I don't know what to say. In my head I'm like, Priscilla, you need to say, but at the same time I don't want to be that fragrance reviewer that is here like going on and on using the same adjectives to describe a fragrance. Every fragrance is stunning. This is my top 10 list, okay? Everything on this list is stunning. Side effect is stunning. It's fantastic. It's elegant. It's, you know what, I move on. Next on the list is a fragrance that I love to layer with side effects. That's why I'm talking about this one next. Angel Share. Kayali Angel Share. Layer it with side effects. These two, mix them together. Please, when you mix them and people start chasing you down the road, make sure you tell them that Priscilla is the one that told you to mix these two fragrances. Side Effect and Angel Share smell very similar. They're both very boozy fragrances. Side Effect will leave you with the smoke. Angel Share will leave you with the sweetness. That's why they both balance each other out very beautifully. You're smelling boozy, there's a hint of a smoke there, but at the same time there's a hint of sweetness that comes from Angel Share. Angel Share is by Kayali Hennessy. I won't say any more than that. Hey, forgive me, I still have one nail that I need to take off. I don't know how I've come on this video with one nail. Scratch all of that. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Number 8 fragrance on this list. I would never have seen myself coming on here to say, oh, this is my number 8 on my list, because I just didn't rate it too much. But when I looked at the dents on my fragrances, I was like, Priscilla, this fragrance has served you. It deserves its accolades. It's not fair when people work hard and they do not get credit. This particular fragrance worked hard in 2022. It deserves its flowers. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Marc Jacobs Perfect. That was so dramatic. Look at the dents. No, this fragrance deserves to. I bought this fragrance in summer of 2022. Look at the dent. It has definitely served me. I've worn it a whole lot and I'm going to wear it again. It is such a fresh, easy, breezy, sweet, girly type of fragrance. This is just an easy one. There's nothing to explain too much here. This is just a designer, easy, everyday fragrance. You want something that you pick up and it will go with anything. It's a crowd pleaser. People are not going to be offended. Go for Marc Jacobs Perfect. I think it's affordable as well if you get the 30 ml. Stunning fragrance, definitely served me in 2022. I'm glad that I can give it its flowers today. I move on. There are 2 more spots on this list to grab. Hey, find out 2. Who is it gonna be? 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 Number 9 on my top 10 2022 list. Fireplace by Maison Margiela. It's called By the Fireplace. This fragrance went with me to a lot of places. I used to throw it in my bag. With this one I was like, oh, should I put By the Fireplace or Intense Cafe? I feel like I've given Intense Cafe enough of its flowers. By the Fireplace is a chestnut with a hint of smoke. I think I like smoky fragrances. That's what I'm beginning to see. There's a bit of a theme here with the fragrances that I really did like. This fragrance smells like a posh fireplace. Nigeria, you know that we have our own fireplace, the jollof fireplace. This one is a posh fireplace. It's beautiful, it's long lasting, it's the sort of fragrance that when you wear it on something, you pick up that outfit the next day, you'll still be smelling by the fireplace. So it served me a lot. Once I run out of this bottle, I'll definitely be topping up. I absolutely loved and enjoyed wearing by the fireplace in 2022. Finally, on my top 10 list of 2022, I'm sure you all should be able to guess what this fragrance is going to be. It's a fragrance that I have talked about. My people have talked about this fragrance. I have gone on and on and on and on about this particular perfume. I love the bottle. I love the fragrance. Ta-da! Of course, you were expecting Magenta Tanzanite. It was the fragrance that did it for me in 2022. This fragrance is sweet, smoky, boozy, incensey. Bottle is stunning. So glad I welcomed it into my collection. Top 10 fragrances of 2022. Of course, Magenta Tanzanite has just got to be on the list. It's that girl. It does what it says it's going to do, and it delivered. There you have it. Those are my top 10 fragrances of 2022. Fragrances I used the most in 2022. Go ahead and let me know some of your favorite fragrances in the comment section down below. I don't know what 2023 holds. I don't know what fragrances I'm going to be reaching out for the most. Already this year, there are some fragrances I've been touching. I've been touching them. I've noticed myself that I'm drawn to this particular, some fragrances. At the end of 2023, hopefully, fingers crossed, we should be able to do that video. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Go ahead and do all of that good stuff. Like, share, and subscribe. Perfume lovers tend to like top 10 lists, top 5, top 10, top 20, top, you know, I'm giving you top 10. Like this video, please. Go ahead and do all of that good stuff, guys. Like, share, subscribe. And until I see you again in my next video, because I look forward to seeing you again in my next video. Stay beautiful, stay blessed, and bye. You guys. Number 4 on my number 5. Finally on this list. Lady was like